Before you buy anything in a mall, you are already paying quietly. This video will show 5 hidden costs most people never notice there. If you watch until the end, you will see shopping differently forever. Nothing here is loud, dramatic, or scary, but everything matters to you. Stay with me, do not skip, this will save you money later. First, loss of control. The mall is designed to take control without you noticing it. There are no windows, no clocks, and no clear sense of time. Soft music plays, lights feel warm, the air feels comfortable. Your brain relaxes, your guard goes down, decisions slow. You think you are browsing, but the mall is guiding you. Every step is planned, every corner invites you forward. You stay longer than planned because nothing feels urgent. The longer you stay, the more chance you spend. You do not feel pressured, which is the real pressure. Loss of control never feels aggressive, it feels pleasant. You feel free, but your attention is being rent. Time slips away quietly, and time always has a cost. By the time you notice, money already followed your time. This is the first hidden cost. Control lives before cash. Once control is gone, spending feels natural, easy, automatic, and you rarely question why it happened at all in that moment there. Number 2. Social comparison. You walk through the mall, and suddenly you are not comparing prices anymore with other people. You notice clothes, bags, shoes, and phones other people are carrying around you every single day. Your brain starts asking quiet questions about status, success, and where you belong in this space. You may not want those items, but you want the feeling they represent inside your mind. The mall shows lifestyle, not labels, and that comparison quietly creates pressure inside your own head. You start spending to match, to catch up, or to avoid feeling behind others around you. This comparison feels normal because everyone around you seems comfortable doing it without thinking twice today. But comparison is expensive because it changes what feels acceptable to buy inside modern shopping space. You stop asking what you need and start asking what looks right to other people nearby. That silent shift costs money, confidence, and peace long before you realize it fully today inside. Number 3. Unplanned spending. You enter the mall with one clear purpose and one simple plan. Maybe you need cash, a charger, or one specific item only. Along the way, small temptations appear, quietly and politely. A drink feels reasonable because you are already there anyway. A snack feels deserved because shopping feels tiring and long. A discount sign whispers urgency even when you were not looking. Each purchase feels small, harmless, and easy to justify. You tell yourself it is just this one extra thing. But unplanned spending rarely comes as one big mistake. It comes as many tiny decisions made without resistance. The total grows quietly while attention stays relaxed. You leave the mall heavier, not with bags, but with costs. Unplanned spending is dangerous because it hides inside comfort. You never feel reckless, you just feel normal. This is why this cost repeats every visit without warning. Most people never track this moment, yet they slowly drain money, control, and awareness. Number 4. Price normalization. You walk into the mall, and expensive prices slowly start to feel normal. A coffee that once felt costly now feels acceptable, even reasonable. Meals are priced higher, but the setting makes them feel deserved. Music, lighting, and design soften your judgment. Your reference point shift without asking your permission. What used to feel expensive now feels average. What used to feel normal now feels cheap. This is how price normalization works, quietly and consistently. The mall does not force you to buy more. It changes what feels acceptable to spend. Once your standard rise, your budget follows. You stop questioning prices and start adjusting expectation. Higher expectations create higher habits. Higher habits demand more income. That pressure rarely feels connected to the mall, but it starts there, quietly. Price normalization stays with you long after you leave. It reshapes future choices, spending, and comfort. This cost is slow, invisible, and powerful, over time always, without drama, noise, or warning. Number 5. Emotional spending, the quietest cost. You do not always go to the mall to buy things. Sometimes you go to feel better, calmer, or distracted. Stress from work, boredom at home, or pressure builds quietly. The mall offers relief without asking questions. Bright lights, food smells, and movement create comfort. Buying something feels like progress even if nothing changed. Spending becomes a pause button for emotions. You feel lighter for a moment, then return to normal. That relief does not last, but the cost remains. Emotional spending is quiet because it feels justified. You tell yourself you deserve it after a hard day. There is no guilt at first, only comfort. Over time, this pattern repeats, visit after visit. The mall becomes emotional support, not a store. Support that charges interest without explaining the terms. This is the quietest cost because it feels kind. But kindness that costs money still costs money. Awareness is the only way to break it before it drains you slowly. There is nothing wrong with going to the mall sometimes. The problem starts when you stop noticing the cost. Money is not the only thing you spend there. You spend time, attention, and emotional energy. Those costs feel invisible until they repeat. Next time you enter a mall, pause for a moment. Ask yourself why you are here. What do you need and what do you feel? Awareness creates distance. Distance creates control. Control brings calm decisions, not regret. If this video made you pause, that is good. It means you are seeing more clearly. Subscribe to Quiet Costs if you value awareness. This channel is not about fear or restriction. It is about clarity, choice, and long-term peace.